can hear the storm brewing. I can feel it.
Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Suniga, and joining me are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Thanks for tuning in. A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team.
And this contest is a glimpse into the future. Two of the up-and-coming teams in the league.
Yeah, there are a lot of exciting players in this one. For these young stars, it's about being consistent.
Yeah, and that's the biggest issue you'll see with new players, rookie players, is being solid, bringing the same energy and effort every night.
They get it back.
Plum makes it off the glass.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Pass to Howard. Clark outside.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
17-foot shot on the way, and it's good off the glass.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Kelsey Plum drives in. Pass to Hamby. To the paint. And that one goes, feeding her with the lead pass.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Clark outside. The kick out to Bonner. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
A tremendous all-around talent. Bonner continues to find new ways to pick defenses apart.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Burrell. Doubled by Howard. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Jackson outside. Outside Plum. Bangs home the trifecta.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Plum. She's got 7.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023. A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Now here's Plum. The 3. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing. The Fever with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And that one good.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Clark outside. Pass to Bonner. Mitchell. Howard the screen.
It will be a turnover. The ball goes to Los Angeles.
Now Plum. She has 7.
Up top, Jackson.
Clock at 6. From the arc. Shot's good by Burrell.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Mitchell outside. The Sparks grab the miss. Here's Plum. The shot that time not on target.
Caitlin Clark with the defensive effort.
Pass to Mitchell. Bonner. Here's Clark. Pulls up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Fever. And now Jackson. Now here's Plum. Over Howard.
Plum can't hit.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Clark. The teardrop falls in.
The teardrop is one of those, oh no, oh yes shots.
Plum with it. She has 7. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
But when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
And here's Clark. She has 6.
Boston sets a screen.
Beyond the arc. Clark can't hit. The Sparks leading. Pass to Plum. Now Burrell. Amby guarded by Howard. Amby with the ball. Howard's there. Burrell. No good from outside. Indiana with the ball.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark's bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. I mean, she could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
Now here's Hamby. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Down low. Good. First shot, first basket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Indiana trailing.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. The 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot.
The coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Here's Alemán. Pass to Hamby. And here is Alemán. Jacks up a 3. be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here.
Now here's Alaman.
Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
So it's Indiana now. Trailing by 4. Now here's Hull. Bonner. She's covered by Hamby. And it's Bonner missing. And the Sparks, another 3.
And here's Indiana. Pass to Hull. Cunningham up top.
Bonner with it. Mitchell outside. Rebound by the Sparks.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Hamby misses. Bonner outside. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Not afraid to do work in the trenches. Bonner has a nice touch around the rim.
Pass to Brink.
Now Hamby. Bonner defending. Hamby right side. With the floater. No good. Her first miss after 3 makes. Indiana with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Bonner. She's covered by Hamby. Bonner with it. Hamby on her. Dewana Bonner on the wing. She's covered by Hamby. Bonner no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Sparks on top. They're up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Indiana with the ball, trailing by 5. Pass to Turner. Olsen. Outside Cunningham. Second shot opportunity, and she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
A great offensive rebounder because of her awareness and effort. I'm impressed with Turner.
Now Cannon. She's covered by Cunningham.
Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Here's the Fever with the ball. And we played through the first minute here in the second.
Hull.
Pass to Bonner. The tray cans it from downtown.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Brink a screen. Plum, that's good.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Bonner. Olsen. For three.
Brink grabs the miss.
The Sparks leading. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Nice find from Plum, willing to get her teammates involved. That's leadership right there.
Pass to Hole. Olsen. The shot. Can't get it to go. She's taken 2 and missed 2. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Outside Cunningham.
Again, the miss by the Fever. And the Sparks with possession here. 6-point lead. There's a screen. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Colson. Back to Bonner. Fires for 3. The rebound by Odyssey Sims.
Brink a screen.
Here's Sims. Off on the layup. Here's the Fever with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
With a quick and consistent release, Cunningham can knock down shots from mid-range, downtown, you name it.
And Sophie Cunningham has joined the trend of WNBA stars broadcasting in the offseason.
Does a great job. She was on the Suns broadcast last year, able to break down the game so well because, well, Sophie is also playing basketball at the highest level.
Indiana trailing.
Hull with the ball.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to get the rebound. You know, she might not have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And here's Colson. Pass to Hole. Now Cunningham. Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Outside Plum. Outside Sims. Three-pointer. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Bonner inside. Can't hit that one. Pass to Plum. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
Outside Cunningham.
Olsen. Here's Bonner.
Cunningham sets a screen.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here is Sims. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Cannon, no good.
Here's Colson.
Brink covering.
Now here's Hull.
Pass to Cunningham.
Not gonna go that time. And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Sims up top. Cannon to the inside. Plum. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Bonner. And the bucket counts, and she is on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh yeah, with how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
Timeout called the Sparks. Now the Sparks with it.
Jackson outside.
Over Cunningham. Jackson, no good. Here's Mitchell. Clark outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now Burrell. Hamby, she's guarded by Dantas. Hamby down low, working on Dantas. Hamby misses.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Burrell. Aleman with it. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
At the line for the away team, Julie Aleman. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Fever making a switch here. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's the Fever with the ball, trailing by 4. Clark outside. There's the 3. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Past Alama. And here's Burrell. Hamby with the ball, guarded by Howard. Hamby right side, just 4 to shoot. Burrell. The Sparks, no good that time either. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Burrell. Now the Sparks with it. They lead by 4. Jackson with the ball. Now Mitchell defending. To the middle. Here's Hamby. Good D by Natasha Howard. Indiana with the ball. Caitlin Clark penetrating. And it's Alama with the rebound. Pass to Burrell. And here's Hamby, guarded by Howard. Hamby down low. Howard's there. Inside. And oh, that was close. Draws the foul and will shoot two.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, I love seeing bigs like Stevens that shoot well from the free throw line. And to me, it's really just a testament to their quest for perfection. They want to have all parts of their game be efficient.
And the first one falls for her. Falls, so she hits both of them. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Clark. Over Sims. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so she makes both from the line. And here's Jackson. Launches a 3. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
And that is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That 3 stings when it comes right at the end of the half like that.
And we finished one half of play. Sparks ahead, up by 7. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. NBA. And that's where he knocked the shot.
And the second half about to start in just a few moments. Plum has been sensational.
She put on a show from 3-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Indiana trailing. Clark outside.
Boston sets a screen.
The 3 is up.
Clark can't get it to go.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson can get buckets from all 3 levels. And at 6'2", her length is kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
That's all good, and that's her 5th basket of the game. She's shooting 5 for 11.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. She's also always willing to make the next pass.
Here's Burrell. Jackson outside.
Outside Plum. There's a screen by Stevens. Kicks it out to Plum. Buries it from 3-point range.
And when Plum gets quality shots like this, she does not pass up. Nice work.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this 3rd quarter of basketball. Clark, she's guarded by Plum. And count it. The shot is good, and she'll go to the line.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
And we're close to reaching the 30th season of the WNBA. What a milestone.
And the stability we currently have, it's just so important. The league is in a great place. Plus, guys, it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, the W is on very solid ground. And as you said, Tim, I think we just keep getting bigger.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
The Sparks with the lead.
Here's Burrell.
Pass to Plum. Here's Stevens. Stevens the screen. Burrell. That 3 off the mark. 2nd half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Mitchell up top. Clark left side. Mitchell. It's hauled in by Burrell. Outside Plum. Pass to Burrell. Ambia screen. From deep. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Now here's Clark. She's got 17. Mitchell outside.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back
Timeout,
like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
The Sparks call timeout. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Here's Plum. Yep, that one goes.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. And here's Burrell.
Jackson outside.
Plum with it. Shoots over Bonner. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
There's the sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, looking like art from the mid-range.
Clark with it. She's got 17.
Boston sets a screen. And the shot by Clark, no good.
And the Sparks with possession here. 7-point differential. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Hamby. Doesn't go for her. Good D by Natasha Howard. And it's the Fever ball. Soft touch off the glass.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now Stevens. Pass to Plum. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. The shot by Stevens, no good. Here's Howard. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Mitchell up top. Clark. Now Bonner.
Guarded by Jackson.
Right side, Howard. Good D by De'Erica Hamby. So it's the Sparks now, leading by 5. Now here's Plum. 24 points for her.
Stevens the screen.
Fires from deep, and that's good. Kelsey Plum for 3.
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Howard.
Boston.
Pass to Clark.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
I like when Boston is selfless like this. So good at connecting with open teammates.
Now Burrell. Here's Hamby, guarded by Howard. Hamby down low. Howard's there. And the basket by Hamby.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Indiana trailing. Now Clark. 19 points in the game. Pass to Howard. The Sparks grab the miss. Outside Plum. Now Burrell. Now here's Hamby. Bonner defending. Hamby down low. She's against Bonner. 3-pointer Kelsey Plum. No good on that shot. Indiana with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Clark outside. And the layup falls.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Here's Burrell. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Plum.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Clark.
Plum can't hit.
And here's Indiana. 6-point game. And here's Clark. She's got 21. The 3. Good on the triple.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
So it's the Sparks now. Here's Burrell. Hamby sets a screen. Shot's good by Burrell.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. I mean, without question, Plum is displaying her skills today.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making them pay.
Over to the wing.
Outside Cunningham.
From downtown.
Brink grabs the miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Hamby. 5 points in the game.
Pass to Sims.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner.
And for a guard, Sims goes up with confidence inside, which in turn draws the contact.
It's her first trip to the line. No good on that one. And she sinks the second. Now Colson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Bonner. Hamby grabs the miss. The Sparks leading. Outside Sims. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's the Fever with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Right side Cunningham.
DeWanna Bonner for 3.
Brink brings down the board.
Hamby up top. Bonner defending.
Pass to Alama.
The three-pointer off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sparks ahead, leading by 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And the final period of play just about to get started here. So it's the Sparks now. They lead by 7. Outside Sims. Back to Plum. Busts the J after a cagey pass fake.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Hull. From outside the arc, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Outside Sims. Plum. The floater. Natasha Howard with the rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Gets it to go from downtown.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here is Sims. Back to Plum. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Lexi Hull on the wing. She's guarded by Alaman. Outside Cunningham. Turner a screen.
Launches it. The Sparks grab the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Plum. Over Mitchell. That one's on target from the wing. Mitchell with it. Now here's Hull.
Turner a screen. Now here's Hull.
Clock at 6. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Plum. Mitchell, shot's good.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Outside Sims. Back to Plum. Alema.
Hull defending.
And here is Alema. Can't connect from short range.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
Howard inside. Pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Here's Cannon.
Plum. And here is Alema. Sims. Over Cunningham. And it's Sims missing.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Now here's Cunningham.
She's covered by Sims. Pass to Howard. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Plum.
It's hauled in by Cannon. Now here's Alaman.
She's guarded closely. Here's Plum. Takes the 3. The Sparks, no good that time either. Indiana trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Howard.
Turner a screen.
Shoots the 3. Howard misses. Here's Alema.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Turner.
That is her first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Sims. Looking to end the drought.
Good. And Cameron Brink getting the dime.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Now here's Mitchell. This one for 3. That's a basket. It's her 8 from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Here's Plum. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Hull. To tie it up.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
The Sparks leading. Plum with it.
And guarded by Cunningham.
Yeah, that's a nifty move by Plum right there, taking her shot right into the defense and making sure she gets the whistle.
At the line for the away team, Chelsea Plum. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. She hits both from the stripe. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 5. Bonner outside. It's hauled in by Burrell. To the middle.
Stevens, she's guarded by Boston.
Here's Hamby. An easy 2 points on the layup.
D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
Now here's Clark.
She's guarded by Plum. Clark can't get it to go. Now Burrell. Pass to Hamby.
Plum.
Good, and De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Mitchell.
Goes up from the top of the key.
Stevens grabs the board. Here's Burrell. She's guarded by Boston.
Pass to Plum.
Hamby. And here's Jackson.
6 to shoot. Floats one up. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the away team, Ricky Jackson. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Here's the Fever with the ball. 11-point game.
Shots good by Clark.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Now here's Jackson.
D right on her. And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Now the Fever moving it up. Here's Howard. Finished off the break.
Can't let Howard get a step on you in the fast break. That's just a recipe for disaster.
Jackson outside. Pass to Burrell.
Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Bonner with it.
Over Jackson.
No good there with the step-back J.
Now here's Plum.
Bonner defending.
Pass to Burrell. Hamby. Now Burrell.
For 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And it's going to take something special for them to make a comeback.
And the big question is, do they have the time to do it? You'd have to say, at this point, it's a long shot.
Here's Burrell. Now here's Plum.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
There is a certain level of toughness to her game. Plum is very aggressive driving, a handful for defenders.
2 shots.
She hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So she gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Down low. Here's Howard. That one falls. And the Sparks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Burrell. Hamby guarded by Howard. Hamby with the ball. Howard's there. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Yeah, what's your take, guys?
I applaud them for trying until the very end, but this one's in the bag.
Absolutely. The only thing this timeout's going to do is draw out the misery a little bit longer.
And we've got dinner plans tonight.
Caitlin Clark outside. No luck on that one. And here's Burrell. And so the Sparks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd amped up, everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
And that's a wrap, everyone.